Hello everyone. Welcome. Hope everyone's having a good one. Chihuahua. Emphasis on the YY. Sorry as I adjust my microphone. Okay, so what even, sorry, alright. Stuff happened this week. And I was like, ooh, this is gonna be a real juicy week to talk about things. Lo and behold, I completely forgot. What missions they added. We're just gonna do. Actually, let's see. Wreck site on Lyria. Oh god. Derelict outpost. Cool. Okay, so what happened this week? I mean, 372. No, not 472. It is 472, right? Oh my god, I don't even know. Patch dropped on Wednesday. Things are good, things are fine, things are cool. Nothing's really too crazy. They added some blueprints, they had some new missions. Everything seems fine. I really hope that we get crafting tier 1 proper, and guilds and reputations and stuff, and getting blueprints in the proper real way. I hope we get that soon, but that's But that's the thing that happened 2 seconds ago. We gotta focus on what happens in 5 seconds. Lest we get caught up in everything. And I'm trying to think, because what is happening in 5 seconds? The Xenothreat Mark II, like some small things. There is they showcase some new armors, the Tailwind flight suit and some Xi'an armor thing. That's interesting. The way that landing gear popped out. Anyway, and my ship reacted to it. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I guess I should also say that, yeah, so this entire week, we've been getting the house ready to, so that, for my sister coming, home for a bridal oh, that's a distance. That will be fine. But yeah, something is all for, cleaning the house and renovating the house, I guess, for bridal shower. Just in case people showed up, so putting baseboards on and cleaning stuff and throwing out almost a ton of crap. Anyway. So it's the weekend, the bridal shower happened, and it was good, and, yeah, basically, I mean, tomorrow there's still gonna be a little bit of there's people hanging out, or there's people still over, or in town, so still, visitation is still happening. Yeah, I did just phase through that rock, I guess, deal with it. I'm just as confused. Anyway, sorry. So, that's good, but my mind or my head is empty and just wants to relax. So yeah. Um, What was I gonna say? Also, I think this thing does maybe handle a little worse. It like doesn't have as large of suspension, so it doesn't have as much travel, so it's very bouncy compared to the Cyclone. But honestly, that could just be my imagination or something. I honestly am not 100% sure. We're just gonna... I do have the tractor beam with me, but we're just going to go in and shoot some foos. Okay, so Xenothreat Mark II, it sounds like it's hunt the Polaris, but hunt the Xenothreat Idris, basically. Which is fine, no problem with that. I would love to see a revamped version of Xenothreat, the original. I want to see basically like Xenothreat 1, but I want to see it happening dynamically across the entire system. Which, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if that really... Honestly, I don't think that requires instancing, but it does probably... Well, I don't know. It probably doesn't require dynamic server meshing, but it probably does... Well, it requires StarSim, and they're probably not going to do too much if you don't have StarSim. The dynamic element of that, of course. They could probably figure something out to... Oh, that's not fun. I definitely took damage, went into cover, started to run, but died before I got shot. Ugh, man. Gotta love it. Okay. What else? What else is there? There's the Utiliflex Nova crossbow. I think I said the utility crossbow, and I'm like, one time I was like, oh man, I'm never gonna live this down in my mind. But the Utiliflex crossbow. We don't have, as far as I know, we don't have FPS radar and scanning confirmed. So, although, in terms of ship missions... Oh, I guess... Well, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. The crossbow is, cool. But, without FPS radar and scanning is, I mean, it's gonna be whatever, I guess. It's gonna be like a battle rifle. A silent battle rifle with probably some other downsides. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, so for Xenothreat 2, I mean, like, everybody's mentioned it before, but, like, so, literally they said that Xenothreat is upset that Wicklow exists, basically. Or is upset that Wicklow is operating in UEE space, so they're going on a tantrum rampage. And, like, it's... I don't know, I feel like in their mind it's funny, haha, because, everybody hates Wicklow, and so many people are like, I want to join Xenothreat to kill Wicklow. And, then they do this event where you have to kill Xenothreat trying to kill Wicklow. Even though, like, they've genuinely made this sentiment, and it's like, it's just ridiculous because there's so many other ways, like, it probably really doesn't have anything to do with Wicklow, but it feels like they're just ignoring a major problem with it. Now, the event doesn't have anything to do with Wicklow. Wicklow's problems are Wicklow's problems. And I mean, like, lore-wise, fuck Xenothreat. You know, like, they're not good. They're a very bad organization. So, like, I definitely don't have any qualms with the idea of fighting them. And I do have problems with supporting their ideals. But also, it's a video game. If you want to be evil, that's fine. And they should give you that option. But you shouldn't be going to Xenothreat because... you shouldn't be going to Xenothreat because you hate Wicklow. You should hate Wicklow because you hate Wicklow. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. But, yeah. And it just feels like they could have actually, like, said, hey, here's, like, the balance we're trying to go for with Wicklow. Like, this is why things are so expensive, or some things seem out of whack. Whatever. I stopped caring about Wicklow entirely. Genuinely. Like, since, like, a couple of patches ago. So, you know. What was I gonna say? I do think the event will be interesting. I am curious what we'll get as a reward. I feel like I might have said earlier that we'll get the Utiliflex and the new a new armor set in CDF, either CDF paint or Xenothreat paint, probably CDF paint. But I think the last time we had anything related to Xenothreat, the reward was Xenothreat armor, gifted to you by the CDF, which... explain how that works. I know it's salvage or whatever, but anyway. I mean, I guess really the big news is the ships, literally and figuratively. Invictus launch week, apparently, Drake is just... It's just Drake's game. It's just Drake Defense Con. Oops, all Drake Defense Con. Which is fine, not a problem. It really doesn't matter that much, just as long as ships get sold. We know the battle cruiser's coming. The Odin, presumably. And, don't know anything about it. I expect it to be larger than a javelin and have a lot of guns. A lot of very large guns, not a huge amount of turrets. Ooh, did I like... Whew! Okay, that was a rough landing. I did manage to just kill my ship without exploding it. Which is absolutely fine. Oh, you know what, speaking of ships being destroyed and having to claim them later, yeah, also, they mentioned ship... basically kind of kind of insurance, but just for ships, just for components. Maybe a little bit more complicated than that, but that's all I can, like, confidently say. Like, if I put a gun in the, you know, inventory of my ship, does that get insured? I don't think so, but, that could just be me being pessimistic. Sometimes I have been overly pessimistic, and it's been true. Sometimes it's been wrong. So, take that for a grain of space salt. But yeah, oh yeah, sorry, the item insurance. I'm trying to think what else there was. There's some weaponry factors, and I don't understand why there's weaponry factors going on, which is just to say they're refreshing their visuals. Either it's the job of a new hire, or they're trying to bring everything up to modern standards for some reason, and I, overly optimistically, dreamily, want the ability to, like, swap a stock out on your rifle, swap a pistol grip, that kind of a thing. I would love for that to exist, but I don't know or think necessarily that that's going to happen. It's just what I would like to see. Okay, so the battlecruiser. I mentioned the battlecruiser. Gonna have some big guns. Probably no carrier, or probably very little carrier capacity. Probably going to be, you can't afford this amount of dollars. It is going to be, I can't afford it amount of dollars in real life. So, that much I can tell you right now. But on the at least somewhat affordable side of things, sorry. Had to focus there a little bit. On the somewhat, on the at least somewhat affordable front of things, yeah, that was a good line. I'm proud of it. Yeah, the Ironclad's coming out. Be excited, I suppose. Oh, we're not gonna worry about the armor. But just remember, you probably do want to come here and get the Inquisitor armor. To dismantle so you can have some Lyranite. I think it was Lyranite, it might have been something else. But, yeah. Also, I don't know if 472 actually... I don't know if it actually, like, did the patch rewipe thing, or if that's only for .x patches and not .x.x patches, you know? Not 100% sure. Ugh. Okay. Sorry. Ugh. Oh, sorry, also there's the Starlight, which, is a rumored refueling ship, which honestly, I kind of do think it will show up. They've also mentioned an Origin ship coming out within the next 3 months. And that was said like 3 months ago. I don't think it was actually 3 months ago. It might have been like 1 or 2. But you best know that, I want me an Origin ship I'm never gonna fly. I don't know. I guess... Oh, also tactical strike groups are a thing. Without the social tools and without... Well, without FPS radar and scanning, I don't see myself ever doing tactical strike groups. Just not my thing. I'm not gonna get a group big enough to do that. And, I don't know, it's not a shame because it's like, I don't know, something solo content or whatever, but, you need to be able to, I don't know. It'd be nice if there was some element that's like, yeah, like this isn't a full station or whatever, but we did turn it into mission locations or something. Sorry, I am really tired. I am genuinely very tired. Oh my god, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. It has something to do with durability. Oh my god, this car keeps turning itself around, what the fuck? Okay. I don't know. I do think that 2026 so far has been a good year for Star Citizen. I mean, there are like the little controversies that have arisen. I don't think it's like anything that's so detrimental. Something so detrimental that it's going to really impact the game. I am really tired. I'm really not kidding. I'm going to literally edit. I'm going to figure out what else to say and finish. You know what? I didn't really talk about the Ironclad. I don't know about any of its changes. I really love the exposed catwalks that I think were on the concept. I hope those stick. And they were like on the bottom side or sides of the thing. It was there were little walkways that you could put a ladder down to get ground access, in addition to the ramp and whatever. Yeah, no, that was a good one. This is a very good one. A good part of it. Command module does make me excited. Concept that they're going to have to go back and look at the caterpillar and figure stuff out. What modules it has, what modules it has, what other things it has. Do we change its size? Do we change the cargo module's size a bit so it can carry a bit more, or at the very least carry things more conveniently? You know, that kind of a thing. Yeah. Oh, the new armors. So yeah, I don't know where, but if you go on Reddit, I don't know, dude. People are complaining there's some new Xi'an armor. It looks like it's kind of like bronze bust-esque. Kind of the vibe I get. And the faceplate looks pretty... I kind of like the rest of the suit. It's a flight suit. Actually, I'm not sure. I think it might be light armor. But anyway. It's nothing too crazy. Oh, I also left a bunch of things on my body. But you know what? That's fine. Oh, I'm gonna pass. Well, I feel like I'm not gonna pass out, but I'm like, oh my god. yeah. Overall, this week, I'm tired. And that's what I should name this vehicle. I'm tired, and I need to take a rest. Ship not landed. What do you mean? We're in space! Not in space enough. I think they did also mention a few things were mentioned. Oh, that's interesting. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so overall, I am excited for this week of Star Citizen, I guess. We're not getting like anything until later on, but oh well. Oh, also, Tailwind armor looks good. It's a very good grounded flight suit. I think I'm derping here. I apologize. I think the Xion thing does not look terrible. I feel like the helmet was going for a bronze bust of a Xion, and that's the vibe they were going for. I don't know. I mean, I think I've only seen the one image taken from one angle, so I don't know what it's a little hard to grasp. But it is definitely looking like a bronze casting for the face plate. Yeah. Apologies that I don't have more to talk about, but I mean, there's nothing too crazy. Invictus is also a ways away, so, like, you know how it is. It happens. There's some hype for this thing, and maybe it's a little bit brought on a little too early, maybe, and people know what to expect or whatever. People still have some ridiculous expectations. I wanted to say, like, Final Fantasy IX getting released, but we're not in Final Fantasy. That's just how far my head is off of my neck. Thanks for watching. I stream Twitch at twitch.tv/Railu with an underscore at the end. That's RAILU underscore, not dash, no dash, RAILU underscore. Oh my god. I am very tired. I am gonna go to bed. That is also at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I really had to think about that one. Until next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.